All right, well, here we go. I'm gonna try to get a lot of the stuff buttoned up on the four-wheeler. I'm tired of it sitting in the garage, and it's down to just getting everything buttoned up and put back together. I think the kids have lost interest in it. All they want to do is do something else other than work in the garage. So I'm just going to build the stuff myself, and I might charge them to ride it since they can't seem to want to come out and help. I don't know. But right now, I'm going to try to get the exhaust on. I was going to modify the bracket so the exhaust would fit the pipe. I think it's just going to be easier to cut the pipe and make it modify it to fit the muffler, since the muffler is solid 1 point, and then the fact that we tilted the motor back and forth. So let's see what we can do. So you can see what I did here. So you can see what I did here. I did some pie cuts in the pipe. That gets it bent back up over the motor, going this way. Put 3 slices in here so the pipe will bend that way. Now what I'll do, I'll go to the store and buy a piece of muffler pipe that'll extend it into here. And once I get it all bolted together with the springs and everything, I'll weld all these back up. All this was to relieve the pipe from the motor being twisted to fix the belt alignment on the other side. But 1 slice there, 3 slices here, and then I'll just cut it in half and extend it into the muffler over here with just a piece of pipe, which I might just go to the store now and get, so I can say the muffler's done. All right, I went and got this piece from the parts store. It's a little bit bigger diameter than the pipe here. What that allowed me is to tweak it just a little bit so I can make sure it goes into the muffler straight. What I got to do now is cut it, get it over here. I can't find the springs that hold the pipe together, so hopefully I can get these in there to pull it up there and hold it. Might not work, but I'll try to get it going there. So what I got to do now is just, I think I'm going to cut it right here so I can slide it over into the muffler. Looks good. Now I just need to put some welds on it so I could take it out and weld it all up. Let me make sure this is all tight. Oh yeah, that's good and solid right there. That looks like the shifter will clear. Let me get the welder and weld it so it'll stay. Alrighty, just gotta get it off and get the pipe off, lay it on the ground, and I'll weld it up on the ground. All right, I'll have to do some finish grinding on it later. I just want to get it fit check back on there and see if it actually works. There it is. There it is. It needs some fine adjustments on it to get it to where it needs to set. Like I might put a clamp on it there to hold it there and then a clamp back here just to get them to not rattle around like that. That's it. There's the exhaust. There it is. We got the exhaust. I fixed the exhaust. Had to cut the oil cooler pipe because it had a hole in it and it was leaking right at the fitting. So I cut that, took a squeeze clamp off, put a regular clamp on it. Found out why this axle, when it's in gear, it jumps up and down, is that the strut is overextended. So we need to loosen this up and push the strut up so we can get it back into where ride height is. If you look at this A-arm is further down than that A-arm. So this side needs to come up. But we got a lot of button up to do. Now that it runs, I know it ain't got an oil leak, the muffler's on. I can go through and put the rest of the stuff together. Like I said, I still got to wire up the four-wheel drive switch and just start zip tying wires up and getting the battery, figuring out the rear brakes, and hooking up the shifter. But this thing is ready to hit the ground and go for a test ride. I almost want to just do it right now, but we got to still do some stuff before it's to that point. Like here's the old throttle and the old wires I got to cut out and hook up the four-wheel drive wires. But it's getting along there pretty good. So we're going to wrap this up and get this video out there. Please share, subscribe, hit the like button below, and be back at it hopefully in a couple days. Thanks.